Welcome to my channel. This is Linda from Teach-a-Latte Teaching, and today I'm going to be doing the January Teaching Around the World tag. So I'm very excited to do this. It's the first time that I've done this. So let's just get started. So first question, what are your teacher goals for 2018? My teacher goals for 2018 is when I go back, which I go back tomorrow is my first day back. It's a teacher work day, but we don't get much time in our rooms. We're going to have like data and all this kind of stuff. But I think that my teacher goals for 2018 are going to be to get things a little more organized. I'm a very organized person, but I want to change the way I do my groups, my math groups, because these kids this year, I think that I have many more kids in each block that can do more peer tutoring. So I think I'm going to do more peer tutoring this year. I always do a little peer tutoring, but not that much. But this year, I'm really going to start doing that because I think it helps them a lot. Also, I want to take some more classes. I want to get some more endorsements so I can learn more. I have a few endorsements already, but I would like to take new endorsements so that I can learn new things to help my kids. What are your learning goals for 2018? So my learning goals is, I think I would like to go to a workshop, and I would like to learn more about classroom management. I have been teaching a long time, but I've always wanted to go to the Ron Clark Academy because I live in Georgia. I live in Athens, Georgia. And the Ron Clark Academy, RCA, is in Atlanta, Georgia. So it's not that far. It's like an hour, hour and a half, depending on traffic. So I really would like to go there. So this year, that is one of my learning goals, is to go to the RCA Academy and maybe attend the conference, just so I can get some more of those really fun classroom management techniques that they use, because I like how they make it fun. Number 3. Lessons you teach the first week back to school. Oh my goodness. So the first week back to school is crazy. It's like they've forgotten everything they've learned all year long. And so I use that time, my first week, to reinforce rules, routines, and procedures, because they might have forgotten some of the rules. And really, you just have to remind them over and over and over, like, this is what I expect of you. This is where I expect things to be turned in at. This is what I expect your homework to be like. This is how I expect you to work in groups. This is what I expect like in writing, this is what I expect a paragraph to look like. This is what I expect a paper to look like. So it's just going to be going back over those rules and expectations and showing examples. I want to show more examples. I want to say, like, this is where you were. This is what you were doing. Let's make a goal. Where do you want to be by the end of this 9 weeks? Because we're about to start the third quarter. So where do you want to be at the end of the third quarter? So that's what I like to do when I come back. So I like to go ahead, make time that week, the first week back, to meet with each student and go over goals, how we can attain those goals, strengths and weaknesses with them, like conference one-on-one. And I like to do more peer tutoring, and of course go over those rules and procedures, like constantly go over them so that they do not forget the rules, because they will forget them. And I also like to review material, just a little, not much, but review a little of what we were working on in December. That way they can remember it now. All right, number 4. I have to turn it over. Ooh, what are your biggest challenges teaching in January? I think my biggest challenges in January, every year, are always the same. And it's like the kids forget. They forget most of what they learned, because leading up to Christmas, like, you have Thanksgiving break, and then you have those few weeks before Christmas break, and those few weeks between Thanksgiving and Christmas, there is not that much learning going on. Even though we try to make it happen and we teach, but it's just they are not focused. Like, no matter how good of a student they are, it's hard to focus when you are waiting, because we don't get many breaks. It's like waiting on that huge break. So really, my biggest challenge in January is going back, getting in the swing of things, like getting used to getting up early, looking at like my RTI plans, figuring out my schedule for every day because it's different for each class period. So really it's just getting back in the swing of things and me learning what I'm supposed to be doing again because I'm like not in teacher mode anymore. So I need to get my brain trained back right and really having those talks with the kids, like about what I expect from them and really being real with them to let them know these are how many weeks you have left until you're finished with 4th grade, because it's really not long at all. And I want them to know this is how much time you have to learn what you need to know. So that's my biggest challenge, is just trying to get them focused and get them to take it seriously so that they understand how fast we move with our standards. That was number 4. Okay, number 5. How do teachers celebrate the new year in your country or area? Well, I'm from America, like I like to say. So I'm from America. So of course in America, I'm actually from the South. I live in a southern state. I live in Georgia. So we always, on New Year's, we always have to eat collard greens and black-eyed peas. And that's like for luck, so that we can have money and fortune in the coming year. So that's a big tradition. We also do fireworks. Like last night we did fireworks. Excuse me. We did fireworks last night. And then also it's a tradition to watch football. So like today, the University of Georgia, they are having their game today. And it's like a really big game. So that's kind of our tradition. Is, I guess it's different depending on what part of the country you're in. But in the South, it's more like football, collard greens, black-eyed peas, and fireworks. So that's pretty much what we do here. Let me show you the collard greens and the black-eyed peas. Insert clip here. Now, I'm waiting. All right, getting the collard greens ready. I love this last one. So this last one says, if you could give a New Year's blessing for fellow teachers, what would it be? So this is kind of like an Irish blessing. And so it's kind of hard to think of one, but I would say, if I were going to give a blessing to teachers out there, I would say, may your coffee be strong and your planning period be long. Because that's what I want. I want more planning time and I want stronger coffee because this is not that strong. So thank you so much for watching this video. Happy New Year to everyone. I hope that you had a great new year. I hope 2017 was a great year for you. I hope 2018 is even better. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. I have about 130 130 subscribers right now. I always get this confused with Instagram because on Instagram it's like followers and here it's subscribers. Duh. Anyway, so if you have not subscribed, please subscribe. Please hit that like button and don't forget to Teach-a-Latte.